all back here to react to Adam22 and Wack100, No Jumper, supposedly roasting the hell out of the one and only Chinamac. And then we're going to react to Chinamac explaining the whole situation, why he's no longer rocking with Cripmac, and just really talking about the whole Cripmac situation with P Films. Links in the description to both of these actual videos we're reacting to. We're only having like some edited clips that we're reacting to. So after this, go and watch both of them because they're going to be sick. And with that being said, let's get into No Jumper first. And I heard Wack100 went in on this shit. Let's see. Let's effing go.
Saw that Chinamac posted a long-winded explanation for why he was choosing to no longer be cool with Cripmac.
He kept, listen.
Approximately 1 month after he went to prison.
He kept sending me shit.
He keeps going in on him about
directly to my DM, like these little videos.
Yeah, he kept messaging me too until I blocked him.
Blocked him?
Yeah, I ain't gonna block him, but I didn't get it. Like, did you see the little corny shit where he's like eating and he was trying to eat and he held the fork there too long and the food started falling off the fork?
The one where he was talking about me?
Yeah, you seen that one?
Yeah, he's like trying to be like a movie villain.
What do you guys think of that one?
I didn't get what that was.
Leave a comment.
Yo, he's washed, bro. It's
But
over.
see, this is what I'm saying. Troy Ave marked his ass out.
For people that don't know what he's talking about, Troy Ave and Chinamac had a back and forth. There's videos of them going back and forth. Check them all out. I think that Chinamac responded a bunch of times to him. That was about a year ago. What do you guys think about that whole feud that went down with Chinamac and Troy Ave? Leave that in the comments too. Let's effing continue. Let's go.
He asked me to go to that thing that wasn't actually a bail hearing in which I would have not had any ability to actually get Cripmac out.
Right there, though.
We had that conversation on here.
He did not make it clear to you the way we made it clear to you what that really was and what it could have been.
Exactly, and then
he did. I know that for a fact.
But then the way he talked about it afterwards,
after we did it,
was as if I had just shown up, then everything would have been okay, and as if like it was just such a bullshit misrepresentation of what actually happened.
What do you guys think about
and because
that too?
he is a shameless clout chaser with no integrity, he jumped all over it and made a whole bunch of different videos about it, and basically acted like he was Cripmac's best friend. And then
Buddy
a clip came out.
Right?
Lupe on the phone with him, and it was Cripmac saying some shit that I still don't really know where it came from, but saying that somebody had came to his cell and told him that the Southsiders were looking for Chinamac and they had issues with him and all this shit. And I had no idea where that came from or what motivated Cripmac to do that. I do believe it could have had something to do with the fact that I know Lupe is not a big fan of Chinamac, so I don't know what kind of conversations they were having that might have led to that. Either way, Chinamac blamed me for the fact that Cripmac came out and said that stuff. And then soon after, Chinamac decides, oh, I've dealt with so much disrespect now from Cripmac that I think that now, coincidentally, yes, I may not be able to make money off you because now you're locked up and it might actually cost me money because I'm gonna have to send you money behind bars. But now is the time that I'm so sensitive. And you said one thing about me on a jailhouse phone call that now I have to exit the situation. And for me, I obviously seized upon that to say, this is the guy that some decent percentage of the fans believed and became convinced that I was a bad friend to Cripmac based on me, the one who was making him money this whole time while Chinamac, like what deals did Chinamac as a manager, what money did you bring in for Cripmac?
I think he helped him out a lot.
Come on. He leached. Now they tell me he's the Mac Venture shit, he locked up on Cripmac page. So what happens is we got an East Coast dude who came over here and jacked somebody from the
Former
West.
blood.
Who?
Oh,
just kidding. That was a rumor, but I don't believe it. There are some music videos though where Chinamac is looking very bloody.
This is some bad boy death row shit.
Oh damn! He's taking it there, huh?
I mean, bad boy death row shit going on.
What do y'all think about that, man? Let's cut it right there. Let me know what you think about that, bro. Y'all feeling what he's saying? And let's not make it an East Coast, West Coast thing now, please. Because that's what happened during that time. The media was making an East Coast, West Coast. At least he's wording it bad boy versus death row. Because that's what it was. It had nothing to do with coast and ended up getting really out of control with everything, clearly. But yeah, man. let's get into more of this. This is supposedly where Wack100 roasts the shit out of Chinamac on some comedy shit. So let's check this out. Let's go.
I did a meeting just right over there in my office with Chinamac about potentially working together. And I said to him, I'm like, how would you feel about being on like a podcast on a weekly basis? Like, are you interested in that at all? And his words were, I've done the streaming shit. I've done the podcast and shit. Because keep in mind, he moved out here to be a podcaster, to be a streamer. He was doing his whole streaming thing for a while. And he said, I really don't think that my strong suit is talking on camera. And I remember hearing that and thinking like, oh,
why?
So you gave up on being a content
I remember
creator?
you
know
talked
why,
about
right?
that.
Because he kept doing it and nobody really cared.
Bro, he has a fucking butt face.
Oh, God, what the fuck?
It throws motherfuckers off. You know
Butt
what I'm saying?
face,
It's
huh?
hard to focus on that.
You're right. His face looks like a butt. But
There's
y'all
no
think?
hair on his face.
oh yeah.
That's what I mean by butt face.
Can't handle
No
that.
hair. It's like it's just smooth. Like goddamn, take the bic and just shave your skin. Make that shit
It's
grow.
crazy.
Do the Beijing. That's not racist because he's Asian. It's actually called Beijing.
What is Beijing?
You know the shit where they kind of paint your mustache.
With the
to-
tattoo
Like the
thing?
Joe
They put a
Budden.
bunch of
No,
dots?
that's
He should do that to his whole
No,
face.
they paint it on, and it's
Jesus.
fucked up because it's called Beijing, and then
What do
he's
y'all
like
think?
Asian.
Does Chinamac
But
get
that's
that?
just I was. Let me leave it
and
alone.
so
They got jokes, man. Jesus. I remember Chinamac talking about possibly working over there, and he said that he didn't really want to work with No Jumper because of like just the morals over there and everything like that. He has a video where he spoke on that a while ago. Let's get into a little bit more. We'll get into a little bit more, and then we'll keep it moving with Chinamac talking about Cripmac. Free Cripmac, man. Let's go.
he keeps sitting,
he's just like tagging you in all his story
tagging
posts,
me in a bunch of shit.
trying to get some likes.
I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, he like reposting old photos where he like saw Fabio
what
Foreign
is this? What
in the
is this?
studio and shit. He's trying to be like,
Is
look,
that,
I got
that was
friends.
the old photo?
Is gonna
I
leave
thought that was new.
Adam
Oh, snap.
for a black man.
He posted this today.
She leaves.
What a psycho.
Oh, you talking about your wife?
Remember
He's
that
out here
video?
like fantasizing about me doing gay shit. Yeah. Because before I blocked him, my last messages from him. This is hilarious. My last messages.
He blocked
hopefully
him.
I could see it. Yeah.
You call him Kappa,
It's
is that
all
real, you think?
shit about Lena, just over and over.
Oh, he was like talking shit.
Yeah, dude, like just over and over, just saying weird little shit about how he thinks I'm gonna be gay and how he
Jesus.
thinks that it's just like weird. I was like, bro,
He was really telling you that shit.
I gotta block you. Like he's literally, it was almost like sexual fantasy type stuff showing up in my fucking DMs and texts. I had to block him on both.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't really understand what goes through his mind or anything.
These two are really funny together, man. I like what they got here. I think it's going to be a big year for the two of them. Pause with No Jumper, this collaboration podcast. And keep in mind, like, this is just a small portion of that podcast, just clipped up. So watch that on your free time. Please watch it right after. And we're going to get into the Chinamac P Films. We're going to get into a clip of this where he talks about the whole situation with C-Mac, the one and only nifty C-Mac. Let's go, baby.
Chinamac has to worry about the business and stop being a tough guy. And I think he says he's around some Mexicans, and they said like, you can't. I guess they said you can't be in LA anymore, or Chinamac is acting like a tough guy. Then you get on the phone and you like, yo, that hurt me that you said that. Now when I'm watching this unfold, I never thought Cripmac would have said that. For
Me
you,
too.
what was your thoughts when you
I was
heard
shocked.
him say that?
I was taken aback. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
sure.
like, damn, I didn't think he would do that. Like, I just spoke to you 3 times the same day. Like
This is
today.
buddy-waddy.
I just spoke to you. You didn't say anything about that. You didn't tell me anything about that. You didn't bring any of that up. Then I see a video, of you fucking talking about me. I was like, crazy. If you felt like that, why you ain't just tell me? Why was that something that you felt like, that he felt like had to be recorded? Like, what was so big about that
Facts.
that he felt like he had to record it and put that and let me hear that message that way instead of just calling me and telling me. So I knew at that point when somebody's in his ear. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's in his ear, and I know exactly it was Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't.
Y'all thought it was Adam?
Cripmac is not all there. Cripmac can be manipulated. You know, it's just sad that, you know, I thought that, you know, because so many people has done him dirty, and because I showed him what it feels like to not be done dirty, to be treated fairly. I thought that he wouldn't let somebody manipulate him in that way, you feel me? But he did, you know what I'm saying? And you know, even to this day, I ain't even got no bad words for that man. Like, like it just hurts me more than anything, you know what I'm saying?
I bet.
Because it's like I got receipts, bro. Like, whatever they say, I got receipts for everything. And I made sure I kept all the receipts. If he says that I did him dirty, I ain't pay him, I can prove otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I gave him more than I took because of his situation.
All right.
I think he's just salty because I said I don't want to work with him no more. You feel me?
And why did you say that? What was the deciding factor for you that made you say, yo, you know what? I'm done with this. And I'm going to say this with respect, but why now? Only because people's going to be like, yo, you waited until he got locked up to do that? So it looks a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, obviously you have your reasons. So what was your reasons to say, yo, let me watch?
Because number one, I'm going at it with Adam.
Okay.
Over Cripmac.
Yeah.
We wasn't going at it before. We wasn't going at it because of that. It was because I said that he didn't come to his court hearing. So it was because of my concern for Cripmac coming home and getting his as much support as possible so Cripmac can come home, that I had this whole ordeal with Adam. When he does that, when he goes online and he talks about me and he ridicules me, he condescendingly talks about me, it shows that he would backdoor me. It shows that he would be manipulated. It shows. Now I could accept certain shit. If he came online and called me a bitch, I we can get past that. Okay. But if you show me that the loyalty is not there, I would be a fool to continue to go above and beyond for you. Listen, when he got locked up, I came up with the petition. This petition could possibly get him lower years than he's gonna get. People might be like, oh, why the fuck, that petition don't mean nothing. No, it does mean something, because when I got locked up, you know what I mean? My minimum was 10 years. My maximum was 15 to life.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And because of all the letters that came in, the judge gave me 11 years. So I know from experience that these things can work. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about mental health and all of that, like the petitions, they're going to see all the support, the letters, they're going to see all that. Like, the judge has to take that into account.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that can 100% help him. So I did that. You know what I mean? I did a whole bunch of things. I got the lawyer. I was talking to the lawyer. I'm talking about the mental health situation. Every court date he had to this day, I was there. Nobody else was there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, because today he says, Chinamac, don't come to my court dates. But I was thinking to myself, damn, the first court date, I heard Chinamac say no one was there but him.
First one I was there, second one I was there.
And no one was there.
Just me, bro.
Wow, we're gonna end that there. So no one even came to court dates, and no one came through but Chinamac. No one, he's saying. And there's a lot of people that we see constantly talking about C-Mac. 2 court dates and allegedly no one was there. That's terrible. And, because of that tough guy video, and I would assume the other video too, the transvestite in the basement, the transgender in the basement, probably got him annoyed too. I wonder if he's going to address that whole thing too, because it seems like they're cutting up this interview into parts. Keep in mind, this is a small portion of the interview. It's just chopped up. So make sure you watch the entire interview. That's over at P Films. Shout out to P Films, man. You keep doing what you're doing, big dog. No jumper. You keep doing what you're doing, big dogs. And, man, what my whole take is with Chinamac versus with the Adam and Wack100, what they were saying is, I would probably cut off Cmac too. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because of the fact that he's not trustworthy. If he spoke to the man 3 times on the phone, why didn't he mention anything? That's where I think he crossed the line, you know? Like, why wouldn't he just say it on the phone? Yo, da-da-da-da-da-da is going on, you know, with these dudes and what I'm hearing, this, that, and the third. Why did he just record a piece of content and put it out there? And then there was a video that we reacted to from the other day where Wack100 calls Cap on that whole thing that Cmac said. He said that's not how it's operated over there. So you got to watch that video also when you get a chance. I'm going to have a playlist to all the coverage, to everything that's been going on with this story. Mac Ventures, such a great effing show. And that's what made me start doing these videos, because I'm a content creator, but I also watch YouTube, and I'm a fan of that show. And then seeing this all happen, I want to talk about this. And I don't have too many friends that watch this show, but I got you all here. You all are my friends. So that's why we doing this content. So I got someone to talk to. So leave them comments, because I read them all, right? I read every single effing comment. I try to like everyone. And the comments, the likes, and the shares let me know to continue doing these videos. If I see a lack of likes and comments, it means you guys don't really care so much. And I still am going to do videos here and there when needed, when I feel like I want to put out more with this story. But, you know, I had a lot of people hitting me up today telling me, yo, you got to put out a video. They're sending me, you know, the links to these videos that are posted. React, please. So that energy is going to keep me going. It motivates the hell out of me. And thank you all that are motivating me to do this. It's a nice outlet to just get away from other stuff that I'm doing and just vibe out with you all. So leave your comments, leave your thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Peace and love, everyone. Be good out there and be safe out there. All right?